just wanted to check up on you, see how you were doing with everything. I mean, today's adventure was a little strange, but, I mean, you know, we all got through it, and we're all still alive, so that's good. Not that we can die here, but, you know what I mean, we're all still mentally intact. And that's the important part, I think. So, are you feeling okay? I saw how you almost got run over by that tractor. It was a little concerning, to say the least. Oh, you're okay. Okay. Yeah, that's good. I was just worried. It looked gruesome. So I was just checking up on you. So you're sure you're okay? You don't need, like, first aid or anything? Okay. Yeah, okay. I'm not being awkward. Why would I be awkward? I'm not doing anything weird. Okay, I'm beginning to think you're just making fun of me, just for the fun of it. Yeah, for the fun of it. That's exactly what you're doing. Why do I always fall for it so easily? It's not fair. Ugh. Whatever. Anyway, did you potentially, have anything else to do tonight? No, nothing like that. Oh my, no. I wasn't talking about something like that. You know what? This whole thing was a mistake. I'm just gonna go. I'm not chickening out. Why would I chicken out? I'm not chickening out. Okay, fine. I came in here to talk to you. Actually, about something very important. That's right. Like what? Well, to be honest, I didn't think I'd get this far. You know, just, look, I don't really feel comfortable talking about this with anybody else in the circus. But I haven't been feeling too great lately, and I was hoping you could help. What? No, I don't need you to make me medicine or anything. I wasn't talking about it. No. Kiss it better. No, what I meant was that I was just hoping that you and I could maybe spend some time together. You know? Of course I want to spend time with you. Why wouldn't I? Oh. Well, you know, what's in the past is in the past. And to be honest, I kind of just, I guess what I'm trying to say is that I've just been a little deprived. Please don't make fun of it. Please don't make fun of me too much. I know I've said in the past that I don't really like people touching me, and that's still true. I just, you know, would rather people do it with my permission, or just let me initiate. You know, I don't really like when people take the initiative to do something that I don't want. Does that make sense? I would rather can't say that. I was gonna say I'd rather do the touching, but I have a feeling you'd have something that you, there it is. I just, could I give you a hug, maybe? If it's not too weird, of course. Really? Really? You're okay with that? Oh. No, that's not an issue at all. I just wasn't expecting it. Okay. Well, I'll be honest, I don't really know where to go from here. Right, the hug, that's, like, step one. Okay. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm fine, it's been a while since I've let anybody touch me, and it's nice, is all. I don't, like I said, I don't typically like other people putting their hands on me, but this I don't mind. When people let me come to them instead of the other way around, or even just asking, I would be fine with that, but a lot of people don't really care to ask. No, it's not a huge deal, I would just rather people ask me before putting a hand on my shoulder or something. Speaking of asking, would you mind if... What? I mean, if you want, I wasn't going to suggest it, but we can cuddle if that's something you wouldn't mind. Well, I know you wouldn't offer it if you didn't want to, but I was just... You know what? Why do I ever argue with you over anything? Yeah, now I'm starting to learn. Oh well. You do know that means I have to get in your bed, right? I'm not gonna lay down or anything, it's your personal space, but if you just want to sit and talk, I'd be okay with it. Okay. That also means you have to move over. And I have to be in your personal space. I'm just making sure, are you okay? You're not sick or anything, are you? You're really okay with this? Well, no, I'm not complaining. I just thought it'd be a little bit more of a challenge. Well, I guess all that means is that you just like me more than I thought. Okay, well, so I'm just gonna sit here and go. Okay, arm around the shoulder, that is completely normal and perfectly fine. No, it's okay. I would tell you if it wasn't okay, like I do all the time. Granted, sometimes you don't listen, but I trust you on this one. Maybe I shouldn't, but I do. Yeah, I'm comfortable. This is... I'll be nice. I guess it's just been a while since I've let anybody do this, or let myself do it even, so it's really nice. You know, you are nicer than you give yourself credit for. And don't run from me, please, when I say that. I just mean that you're not that bad. Well, when I first came to the circus, you didn't want anything to do with me. Pushed me around and made a mess of my things and just generally didn't like me, but the person I knew back then let me do this today. Back then, you know, does that make sense? I feel like I'm just rambling, but the point is that I'm just happy to be here with you, and I'm happy that you're giving me the chance to be this close. Makes me happy, is all. Yeah, I am happy. Is that a problem? Well, everybody's supposed to be unhappy with you around, huh? Well, if you want, we can just sit here, but you don't really seem like the quiet type. We could talk. So, actually, I was thinking I wanted to talk to Kane about maybe doing a different adventure soon. And maybe you could help me convince him. Well, I had a whole idea, and I was actually waiting to talk to you about it. Okay, so it starts out